Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again, and it's Sunday, so it's time for another Market Watch video. Today is October 5th, 2025, and this is episode number 38 of the Splinterlands Land Market Watch. So you guys know the drill. We're going to go through all things land. We're going to go through all the different plot prices, castles, keeps, what they're going for. There are a couple of very unique deals, I think, right now in the marketplace that I want to bring to your attention. Uh, Something that I don't see very often happen. So we're going to get to that in a little bit. So let's get started with how many plots are for sale. So currently, if you go over to Peak Monsters, you'll see there are 3,865 plots up for sale on the market. 2 weeks ago, there was just under 3,700. So a lot more plots are available for sale. Over in game in the marketplace, currently the cheapest plot unsurveyed is selling for $60. You can see 2 weeks ago it was going for $65. But if you go over to Hive, there are 3 on Hive that are selling for just under $47 a piece. So if you're looking for the cheapest plot, definitely head over to Hive Engine. Tracks and regions are the same they've been for many, many months. The 2 tracks are available in game, cheapest $11,750, and then that 1 land region is available still for $89,000. Time crystals went up a little bit in DEC terms. They're still about 5 cents a piece, but with DEC slipping farther and farther from peg, the amount of DEC that you have to spend now is currently 75.8 DEC per time crystal compared to 2 weeks ago when it was just a little over 68 DEC. Totem fragments. So common totem fragments continue to slide a little bit. We're getting close to where we were many months ago, where it was about $1 or just under $1 per fragment. So currently common totem fragments are going for $1.10 compared to $1.15 2 weeks ago. Rare totem fragments are down to $7.50. Epic totem fragments are at $36, and then legendary totem fragments are at $164. Now, if you just want to purchase a complete totem, common totems are going for $11.70. Rare totems came down to $49 from $59. Epic totems are $3.60, and look at the amount available. So usually there's only a handful of epic totems for sale. As you can see, 2 weeks ago there was 3. Currently there are 26. And I checked what account this is being posted by. I believe it's Frozeland, and he also has a lot of plots that he put up for sale as well. And we'll get to those in a little bit. But just wanted to point out there are a lot of epic totems available for sale, and they're 10% cheaper than they were 2 weeks ago. And then finally, legendary totems are selling for $850, down from $1,000 2 weeks ago. All right, totem claims. So a little bit of movement, not much on totem claims. Commons are still going for $13.45. Rares came up from $69 up to $74. Epics and legendaries are the same as 2 weeks ago. $370 for an epic totem and $1,750 for a legendary totem claim. Okay, land barons. So if you just wanted to come into the game right now, start from scratch, buy the 50 cheapest plots, how much would that run you? So 2 weeks ago would have cost you just under $670 to get the 50 cheapest plots. Currently you're looking at just under $662, so just over $13 per plot, and you can get 50 plots and be a land baron. All right, the cheapest natural plot. So if you're just looking for the cheapest grain plot, 2 weeks ago it was $15. Now it is $16.75. Cheapest wood plot currently is $12, down from $13. Stone is still sitting at $13 is the cheapest stone plot. And then ore, there are a couple ore plots up for $12 a piece compared to $14.87. Okay, so now the main part of the video, the 5 cheapest land plots per rarity. So your common natural were $13 to $15 2 weeks ago. There's a couple cheaper this week, $12. So in region 23, there are 3 badlands available. Region 141, 6 plots available for $12, a mountain and 5 tundras. $13, you can pick up plots in regions 17, 85, 91, and 143. Next, the price moves up to $13.99. Region 115 has 41 plots. So if you're looking for a lot of canyons and a couple calderas, there you go, 115. $14 in Region 17 for swamps, and then $14.50 in Regions 85 and 133. Okay, moving on to rare natural plots. So 23 to 27 2 weeks ago, about the same range this week. So $23 in Region 141 for mountains. Regions 27 and 121 have plots available for $25 a piece, and one of them is a grain producing plot, a lake. So you can pick up a rare lake for $25 in Region 121. Region 115 has 12 plots available for $26.99 a piece. Region 28 has a jungle for $27.25. And Region 85 has a swamp for $27.50. Okay, now your epic natural plots. About the same price range as 2 weeks ago. So Region 26 has a tundra for $98. Region 72 is a hills for $98. Region 53 has a forest for $100. Region 28 has a jungle for $113.95. And Region 71 has a desert for $114. And then your legendary natural plots, and you're going to see a lot of plots on this list. So 670 to 850 was the range 2 weeks ago. Currently the cheapest, there is a legendary hills in Region 20 for $4.99. And then the account that put up all the epic totems put a lot of epic plots up for sale. As you can see, or I should say legendary natural plots. You can see $550 a piece, and most of these are from that account. So legendary plots are available in Regions 29, 43, 50, 53, 69, 72, 83, 97, 108, and finally 2 in 141. So all of those are legendary natural plots for $550 a piece. Then you're looking at a legendary canyon in Region 115 for $599, a legendary lake in Region 29 for $600, and a legendary canyon in Region 112 for $650. Okay, magical plots. So $27 to $29 was the range a couple weeks ago. Now they're down to $25. So $25 in Region 48, he has Earth and Life plots available. Regions 44, 62, 85, and 141 have magical plots available for $25 a piece as well. Region 115 has a variety of magical plots, Death, Dragon, Earth, and Fire, for $26.49 a piece. Region 17 has Death, Earth, Life, and Water available for $27 a piece. And here's one of the special things that I wanted to tell you guys. At least one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to get each magical type in the same region. Region 85 has one of all 6 magical types available for $28 a piece, all in the same region. So if you're looking to consolidate all of your magical plots in one region, definitely check out Region 85. So like I said, he's got one of each. They each have building in a box, and there's also a life magical plot in Region 28. But it's very rare that I see all 6 magical types up for sale at the same time in the same region. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, rare magical plots. This is the other huge opportunity. Compared to everything else, look at the price. $39 for a rare magical plot. After that, it jumps to $68, $70, $72. So if you're looking for what is compared to everything else, by far the cheapest rare magical plots, Region 69, and they have a variety. 1 Death, Earth, Fire, and Life. So that is another fantastic opportunity to pick those up under 40 bucks a piece. Like I said, after 39, it jumps all the way to $68 for Dragon Magic in Region 72. Region 81 has Earth Magic for $70. Region 115 has 1 Death and 3 Dragon plots for $72 a piece. And then finally, Region 28 has an Earth Magical plot for $79. All right, moving on to Epic Magical. So 269 to 500 2 weeks ago. You can see there's a few cheaper this week. $225 in Region 81 for Life Magic, and this is also a Plains, so you can also use that for grain if you wish. Region 115 has a Dragon and Fire plot available for $249 a piece. Next, Region 28 has Fire Magic for $269. Region 39 has a Death Magical plot for $270. And finally, Region 102 has an Earth Magical plot for $275. And it has been the case since, I believe, last June was the last time I saw a Magical Legendary plot. No Legendary Magical plots currently once again for sale on the market. So now we jump to the occupied plots. So $70 to $88 was the range. Currently you can pick up for $69 occupied plots in regions 50, 115, and 134. Next, for $70, you can pick up occupied in region 53 and region 69. Next, region 72 has a plot for $74. And finally, region 91 has 4 common occupied plots for $79 a piece. And if it matters, one of them is grain producing. Okay, rare occupied. So you can see some of them have come lower in price from 2 weeks ago. So the cheapest currently is $140 in regions 43 and regions 120. Region 7 has a bog for $165. Region 28 has a river for $169, and region 91 has a river for $195. Okay, moving on to the epics. So I believe this is the exact same list as 2 weeks ago. There's been no movement. No new plots and no changes in price. So just to go over it again, Region 91 has a Epic Occupied Lake for $650. Region 22 has a jungle for $999. Region 132 has a lake for $1,099. Region 5 has a swamp for $1,100. And Region 26 has a tundra for $1,250. And is the same with the Legendary Occupied as it is for the Legendary Magical. None available for sale. Okay, keeps. So keeps were $970 to $1,250 2 weeks ago. Basically the same list. There is a cheaper one available. Region 115 has a keep for $899. Next it goes to Region 72 for $970. Region 47 for $999. Regions 31 and 44 have keeps for $1,200 a piece. And then finally, Region 140 has a keep for $1,249. And once again, castles, the only castle available is the one in Ravenwood. It's a river for $9,500. That's been up for a few months. And then next, let's get to the trade swap. So if you just wanted to trade one DEC, how much of each resource would you get currently? So for grain, it's about the same as it was 2 weeks ago, a little over 84 grain per DEC. Same with iron. Iron went from 3.3 to 3.5 per DEC. Stone, 11.9, just under 12 stone per DEC. And wood came down a little bit from about 28.5 wood per DEC down to just over 27 wood per DEC. And then finally, the land items that we can currently create in-game. So Midnight Potions came down from 1.5 cents down to a penny. Fortune tickets took a surprising jump from 51 cents to 62 cents. Auction marks came down from $2.05 to $1.85. And then finally, wagon kits dropped from $5.79 each to $5.20. So there you have it, guys. There is the Land Market Watch for October 5th, 2025. Hopefully in the not too distant future, we'll get some word, maybe some information on the release date for land cards. I think those will definitely be out by the end of the year. So hopefully we can get some information from the team, maybe even in the next town hall. So hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck. Tomorrow morning is Monday morning, so that means it will be the Frontier raffle draw at 9 a.m. Eastern. So make sure that you get your last victories and last raffle entries for that tomorrow morning. I will definitely be posting a video going through all my accounts to see if I won, and then I will go through the list of winners, and I hope to see your name on the list. So until then, stay the course, keep on frontiering, and have fun. Take care.